I know what you're thinking. The title is not clickbait per se. It's technically true, and this did happen in my dream. So if you really thought that I was recruited into a cult in real life, click off this video. Hey guys, it's Alvin and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I've made these types of videos before. I think this is actually my third one where I do this small series called Dream Journal. I have some pretty fucked up dreams. But anyways, this dream, believe it or not, this dream was one of the, well, it's not even a dream, it's a nightmare. This nightmare happened to be one of the ones that I actually feared for my life, and I don't know why, because it felt so real. And it involved me joining some kind of a cult. It was so fucking terrifying because the fact that these people trying to recruit me, like, it's like there was no life in their eyes, like they were just brainwashed zombies, and that's, dude, I'm literally getting chills just like thinking about it, like, ugh. Okay. Alright, I'm back. So as for this week's video, I'm gonna do another one of these dream story time videos. So yeah, let's get this scary story started now. Okay, so since I don't have an official dream journal just yet, I always take the liberty of writing it down here on my phone, on my notes app, and this was actually from June 25th at 4:43 a.m. I'm kind of nervous just to read this out, but okay. I am awakened in a warehouse with many different people. Among these people are me, a couple of other people whom I don't know, and Andy, my best coworker. I already told Andy that I saw her in my dreams, and just watch. Just wait till what happens. I felt so happy to see at least someone that I know. I don't know where I am, but it's like an abandoned warehouse. All around me, I see a men's and a women's restroom. It's out of order and appears to look flooded. So picture the bathroom in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but scarier, like 3 times scarier. I see strange people. They must be the people who own this place, and I get a bad vibe from them. They have no sympathy in their eyes. They look brainwashed, and I immediately feel fear. This is when I was telling you that they literally had no life in their eyes. Like if you see anime cartoons where they have life in their eyes, like they have like the little white circles around their eyes, but then when they're like possessed, you see how their pupils immediately just turn black. Like this is basically how they were looking. They basically had black pupils. I turn to Andy and I ask her what's going on and where the hell are we? She seems to be scared too, but she is just going with it, almost as if telling me not to worry. So I say, okay, you know, you're kind of being brave, which I'm glad, because if this were to happen to me in real life, I'd fucking panic and I'd have an anxiety attack, and I don't think I could do a real life situation like this. We see different people of many other races and body types, such as 2 black women, a black man, a white man, 2 short women, and a hefty white man as well. The brainwashed people are 6 of them, and I can't recall the races. It seems that they have none. But the next thing I know, there is a giant door shutter which opens and reveals a huge truck. So huge, it appears to take up the entire shutter. One of the brainwashes goes out to check on it, and after a few minutes, the truck starts to back into the building. So the truck turns on its side and it barricades the entire shutter door with no escape. I feel fear in my heart. There's literally no way to escape now. The fact that it blocked the entire only exit, I was basically ready to start crying right then and there. I turn to Andy, worried about what's going on. Still, she just goes with it and she doesn't look scared. This is why I loved Andy. She was kept cool under pressure and stressful times. I don't remember how, but next we are sitting on tables waiting for something to happen. This is the part that I remember the most. The hefty white man gets called to the front of the brainwashed, and they sit him down and begin to buzz his hair off. The hefty white man was confused, but after they sat him down, we all forced to watch, and after his haircut was done, he no longer had any sense in his eyes, almost as he was no longer himself. Fucking shit. This carried on for the majority of the people who were there as well. I was very frightened now, so scared to the point where I wanted to cry. Now you know this shit was serious when it got to that point where I wanted to fucking cry. Like I could feel the tears welling in my eyes, and I never, ever feel that shit in my dreams. I don't know fucking why. Like, it felt so real. Like, this is it. Like, you're no longer going to have any control of your emotions, and you basically are surrendering your life to serve somebody or something that you don't have any say or choice. But anyways, I don't know where we were or why this was happening, but I know this might be the last chance I see anyone I ever loved. So I, for some reason, still had my phone and my watch. Yeah, I remember I had my phone and my watch. I take it out and I immediately send my mom a text. I clearly remember what I wrote. I remember typing it in English as I said, "Hey, I know you don't say this often, but I just wanted but I just wanted you to know how much I love you very much. And I was going to hit send before Andy turns to me and scolds and says, Alvin, put your phone away before they see you. So I was like, shit, now I can't even get my message across, so I know that this was probably the fucking end. I guess she didn't want me to get caught and have me taken away from her, but then I remember that I can use my watch to send a text instead, and I did. That's why I fucking love this watch. Even though this thing doesn't send text when you don't have your phone, I'm glad that I had it with me. The message I'd gotten out. The next thing I know is that it was Andy's turn to be called up too, and to the brainwash, and I didn't know I know she wasn't about to succumb to their antics. I was wrong. They got Andy too. Her hair was untouched. That was one of the weird things that I didn't get. It still looked as beautiful as it always did. It scared me because she had lost that gleam in her eyes and she was another brainless now. I could hear behind me a black woman who tried to escape crying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. Please, God, help me. I remember hearing that so fucking vividly. It felt terrifyingly real. Like, you know, in horror movies when someone's about to die and they know that they're next, like when they cry out to God and they're trying to make it so that they don't die, that is the same amount of fear that I felt, because this is literally the end. These people are crazy. Oh my God. I felt for this poor woman so much that I began to tear up and wonder if we were ever going to get out of here. The woman stopped. She was gone. I couldn't hear or see her anymore. It was my turn. I turned to Andy and I told her that I'd miss her. I couldn't take it anymore. Before I was taken into their hands, the brainwashed hands, I looked at the walls and around me the place was ungodly. I had seen too many shows and movies about cults and mind control. This was it. This was my fate. This is how it ends. As I was seated down, I accepted my fate. I said, you know what? It's over, so I might as well just go without putting up a fight. Until Andy immediately leaps over the table and pulls out from her jacket. She had been wearing her black Japan bomber jacket that I liked, that she always wore when I saw her at work, and immediately pulled out a device that shot flames and ice on either sides of the barrels, because it was like a double-barreled gun or whatever. One side shot ice and the other side shot fire. These are dreams, okay? You know, anything's possible. She froze the zealots that held me in possession and flipped over the tables and kicked the rest of the brainwash. Like, it was the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. I push over the rest of the minions and notice that Andy has only been playing along. So she was her regular self. She was never fucking brainwashed. Like, this is why I fucking love her. Like, she'll play along into someone's antics and then right at last minute she'll be like, just kidding, no bitch, it's not gonna happen, ha ha hee. Together we grab the remaining hostages and she freezes and kicks a hole through the warehouse and we escape just in the nick of time. I'm talking, she said, whoosh, and then boom, like she fucking superhero kicked that shit out of the fucking wall. It was kind of cool too. We run as fast as our legs could carry us and we make it to her car. It holds all of us, including the people who weren't brainwashed. What happened next, I don't remember. We drive away and I wake up. So, what the hell does that story tell you? I don't know, like, maybe this is a sign saying that I should at least stop watching so many horror movies and stop thinking about worst case scenarios about how I'm going to die. Maybe that would ease these nightmares. But yeah, that's pretty much the time I almost got recruited into a cult in my dreams. Let me tell you, these cult types of groups, they don't fuck around. They are fucking terrifying. If that was what happens in a dream, I can only imagine what happens in real life. But anyways, if you guys made it this far into the video, thank you. You're amazing, and I hope you don't think that I clickbaited you too hard. Because I didn't, because it's not clickbait. This video wasn't clickbait per se. It happened just in a dream. But yeah, guys, if you guys like this video, as always, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up and drop a comment about what your scariest or weirdest dream has been, because I want to know that it's not just me. And I want to talk dreams. Dreams are very interesting when you really try to decipher them. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm going to go edit this video and take a shower because it's hot as fuck in here. Only this time, the power's back on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. And until next time, I bid thee fare thee well. Sweet dreams.